Well, hello. It's going to be week 7 on Monday. And so I wanted to give you a brief overview of the activities and resources I have available for you in week 7. First thing I want to ask, please make sure that you're accessing the course through the modules and not just the to-do list. The to-do list is going to put you in a precarious situation where you will not have access to all of the resources I have available to you. Okay, the first thing I want you to look at is the objectives and due dates. So on this page, I'm actually going to put the video that I'm making right now so you can listen to it over and over again during week 7. The first thing I do is just have a quick overview about what's going on in week 7, why you want to make sure you review the grammar videos that I created last week, because this is in preparation for the midterm that will be next week. You also should be working on essay number 3. If you haven't started that, please come to office hours. I'll be more than happy to help you get started. At the bottom of this page, I actually have a list of assignments for this week and the due dates. Okay? All right, let's move on to the next page of this module. Okay, you will find the 3 reading selections that I have selected for this week. I would start early. I'm opening up this week on Thursday so that if you want to get ahead of everything and go ahead and get your reading done, I strongly encourage you to do so. That way, on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, if you have questions, you can come to see me in office hours. I'll be happy to help you with that. In addition, remember you have a reading response due next Sunday on the 26th of February. So you have 3 reading selections, and my favorite, one of my favorites, is Rat Pack. I really want you to read Rat Pack. I want you to take notes as you're reading. I want you to annotate, and at the end of each paragraph, ask yourself, what is the purpose of this information? Is it an example of something? Is it an explanation of something? Is it some information that helps us understand what the Rat Pack is? Okay, so if you have questions, you know what you need to do. Come to Zoom office hours. I can answer them for you. Okay, the next thing for this week, the research paper information. Okay, research paper. I know the anxiety, the anxiety. But I think I have scaffolded, broken it down into small parts so that it is manageable. So the first thing I'd like for you to do is to read this page. I know it's a lot of information. It looks like a lot, but it really is not a lot of information. It's just the process to write the paper. If you start now, it will be manageable, and by the end of the semester, you'll have no problems completing it. And I can help you. Okay, so with this page, you have the overview of the research paper, you have the prompt for the research paper, you have my information on how to write the paper, and I have 4 of the articles that you need to use for the paper right here. So I want you to kind of make a plan as to when you're going to go through and read those 4 articles. There are 2 extra articles that you will need to find, and you'll need to use the Modesto Junior College Library. And so I have some information on how you can do that as well. And then I also have an extra credit opportunity for you. So go ahead and read this information so you can see how you can access the extra credit. All right, awesome. Next, I have more research paper resources available to you. Now, even though we don't have a dedicated librarian for our class, I have spoken to Susan Cassidy, and she's open to you asking her questions about this paper. Okay, and she's created this page for you. This video right here, oh my gosh. If you don't know anything about for-profit education, you need to read and watch. Okay, read all 4 of the articles. but definitely watch this documentary. It will blow your mind. And then also, remember, there are two articles that you have to find and that I need to approve. So you definitely want to get started on this right away. The next thing I have for you for this week is your reading response that will be due the following Sunday. And I've given you an example of what information or the format for paragraph number one and also for paragraph number two. One of the things that I'm noticing in reading responses is that students are not taking advantage of the fact that I do post the correct main point. So make sure you're reading the announcements and you're utilizing the resources that I have available for you because I'm sure you want to get 20 or 25 points for your reading response. It would be 25 points if you get the extra credit that I offer for sometimes attending office hours. I know. Very few people take advantage of it, but it's a real thing. For those of you who are working on essay number three, but you can't remember where you put the prompt, I actually posted another copy of the prompt for essay number three. Now remember, essay number three is not due until week 9, but you should be working on it right now. If you have any questions about it, I actually have something that I think you might want to look at. Okay, so how about this information right here? So I helped a student who was having trouble composing the essay, and so we came up with some ideas on how to develop a thesis statement and topic sentence development. So that's what this information is. This is not an assignment. This is just something for you to practice. And by all means, come and see me during office hours. I'll be more than happy to help you with it. Okay, let's see. Class discussion. So there are two class discussions. There are always two class discussions. This one is going to be on prudence and cruelty. So I want you to read that article and then I want you to write a 350 word response. And just like last week, I participated in the discussion and you can certainly use my submission as a submission that you can reply to. So, because you have to reply to two of your peers. And so, I really want you to take advantage of that. I noticed last week that some of you did not reply to two peers, which meant you did not get full credit for the assignment. So, in order to get 20 points, you have to follow the directions. If you have questions, come and see me. Okay, I'm in Zoom. All right. Let's see. The last assignment for this week is going to be identification of the main point for Rat Pack. I know you can do it. I have all of the information you need in terms of what should you submit. It should be 2 sentences. And here is an example of what the 2 sentences should look like. That information is done for you. The format is done for you. The MLA format right here. Once again, if you have questions, you know where you can come. Zoom office hours. Awesome. And lastly, once you complete all the activities for week 7, I want to say thank you and congratulations. Good job. All right. If you have any questions, contact me via email. If you need me to call you, let me know what's the best number to reach you, and I'll be more than happy to reach out and do whatever I can to help you become successful in this class. Happy week 7.